guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a TikTok made me buy it makeup video. So today I'm bringing you guys a brand new makeup video of this look right here. So this makeup look was created by all products that I brought off TikTok or YouTube and TikTok made me buy it makeup. So if you like this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to be doing makeup that TikTok made me buy and sort of an updated everyday makeup look for this video. I'm gonna get started with the skincare. The first product that TikTok made me buy and I think is perfect for prepping the skin is the Rhode Glazing Milk. I have washed my face with the Bioma cleanser today. I really do enjoy this. I used this a while back and I use it here. I also love the La Roche-Posay. Both of those were TikTok recommendations and I love them both. They are like my all-time favorites. So I'm gonna prep my skin with this. I don't have a lot of this left, to be honest, and I've actually ordered myself the Bioma Milky Toner, which I'm really excited to try as well. I've heard that it's like very similar, the perfect dupe, so I'm very excited to try that. But this is just the perfect prep step in a routine. In my opinion, it's just amazing. I'm just gonna do a quick facial massage just to get myself a little bit more definition and stop the puffiness on my face. Then I'm going in with this. I actually saw on TikTok again. I don't know if it was TikTok like viral, but I really enjoyed it. It's the Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum by Axis, I want to call it. But it's got niacinamide and it has some fruit extract, squalene, and it helps correct like dark spots and brighten skin. Just looks like this. And this is really nice just over the top as a gel layer. It's like a serum gel-like consistency, and I just feel like it really helps brighten the skin and get rid of any dull or darkness to the skin as well. And I'm sure you've heard everyone and their mother say, but the skin prep is honestly one of the most important steps in your makeup routine. Then I'm going in with moisturizer. So this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. I used to use this when I was younger and I kind of stopped using it, but I saw people raving about it on TikTok and how it's really similar to, oh my god, I can't remember which. It's like a high-end moisturizer. If I can remember or find it, I'll pop it on the screen. But I picked this up when I was in Turkey because I needed a moisturizer and I've been using this on and off ever since. I still like my CeraVe, but I do really like the way makeup applies over the top of that one. So I started incorporating that every so often as well. Make sure I go over my eyelids as well because they can get quite dry. And then finally, of course, the Beauty of Chosen Relief Rice and Probiotics Sun Cream. You guys know I love this. I use it all the time. My favourite sun cream. And of course, even though it is severely grey outside, I always apply my SPF. Now this is a Peel Beauty product and it comes in a little set. I'm pretty sure it's called like the juice box. It comes with the lip oil and the lip balm, and I'm obsessed with these. I got mine in vanilla and honestly they are the most hydrating products. I really enjoy using them. I use the lip oil and the lip balm every morning and night. I still use my Rhode, I still use my Summer Fridays, but for that real hydration, it's this, and I love the smell, I love the formula, and TikTok 100% made me buy it. I saw it all over TikTok and then my friend Rebecca recommended it and I was like, you know what, I have to get it. So 10 out of 10 recommend these, absolutely love them, and I think you can get them at a discounted price on TikTok shop. And I also got a free sample in there as well, a free product, because it wasn't a sample, it was a big size, but yes. So that is the skin prepped. Let's go on to eyebrows. Now we're going in with an oldie but a goodie. This is the e.l.f. brow lift. I absolutely love this. I know some people it doesn't work for me it really works. I am very low on this, as you can see, so I started using my NYX and other products because this is pretty much empty, but 100% TikTok made me buy this. I saw it on TikTok and I was obsessed with it. I've always wanted to try the Anastasia one, but I just couldn't fathom paying that much for a brow product that I wasn't sure if I would like. And then this came out and I think it's between £6 to £8 and I'm obsessed. I love it, it's so good, and I would 10 out of 10 recommend this as well. It's one of my all-time favourite brow products, but I do really like the NYX one that I've been using recently as well. That is more of a brow gel, but it's not a similar finish. That is more of like a subtler, just keep your brows in place, whereas this is very much a laminated brow effect. I also love this brush. They are sold separately, but this is one of my favourite brow brushes of all time. My eyebrows have not looked like this in a long time because I have not been doing my brows like this in a while, but I'm actually low-key here for it and I think I'm going to pick up another pot. So the next is primer. Now you guys know I love this primer. I've been through a few of these. My TikTok page is obsessed with this. Also Samantha Nicole uses this all the time and I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. I saw her use it, I saw it all over my TikTok and I went and picked it up. And let's just say I'm so glad I did. I just use it in my T-zone. But my all-time favourite primer. I never used to be a massive primer person until I tried that. And then I'm going to mix in another viral product that we saw on TikTok. These are the e.l.f. Skin Bronzing Drops. I got mine in shade 1 or 2. Shade 1? I think it's shade 1 Rose Gold. And these are either a dupe for the Drunk Elephant or the xoxo. I honestly don't know because I've only tried the Drunk Elephant, so I don't know what the xoxo ones are like, but I do love it. I think it's just a natural bronze to the skin. If you want bronzing drops, they're perfect. They blend so well. These ones are quite dark, so if you are quite pale, keep that in mind. They are quite dark, but I do love it. I think it's the perfect bronze, perfect base, and if I blended this in, put a bit of concealer on, I could be good to run out the door. I really like it for a bronzing drop. I really like using it and I think they work really well. However, I would check the ingredients on that because I think they have sunflower oil in and I know that's not very good for acne prone skin. So definitely check the ingredients on this, but if it works for you, I think they're great. So next I'm just going to do some eyes. Now this is one that I saw on TikTok quite a while ago, actually a few years ago. It's the Beauty Bay EYN Nude Palette. Just looks like this and then has all these shades in. And I'm just gonna mix these top 3 browns. One's more of a nude, one is a true brown, and the other is more of a chocolate brown. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of colour to my eyes. I just think this is the perfect nude eyeshadow palette if you're starting with makeup or you just like those natural colours. This is the perfect palette for you. You don't really need all that much more of shades. You've got your shimmers, you've got your sparkles, you've got ones to deepen the eye, you've got a blue, which is a really nice shade if you want to spice up the look a bit. I think it's the perfect palette for a beginner or someone who is just more of a neutral or likes more of natural makeup. And I'm just blending that all over my eye. I'm not doing anything fancy. And then I'm going in with this chocolate brown. I'm just gonna deepen that up in the crease with the same brush. That's literally all the eyeshadow I'm doing. I never really do all that much eyeshadow on a day-to-day basis, unless I'm going to an event or I just feel like doing my makeup. And then I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy brush and just blend everything we have. Now another base product that TikTok made me buy is the L'Oreal Glotion. I absolutely love this. I've got 2. This is 901 and then I've also got 903, I believe. This is the second lightest and then I've got one in the medium shades. and I absolutely love this. I went through religiously using them when I first got them, and then I kind of stayed away from them a little bit in the summer because they were just getting a little bit too much of a shine, and now I'm using them again. We're getting into the winter. You can use this as a primer, you can use it as a layer of glow similar to the Drunk Elephant. You can use it as well because there are deeper shades. I have started using it again more of a highlighter. I pop it in the areas I want a bit more luminosity just before I go in with my foundation or base product. Speaking of base products, I've got here to show you. Of course, we've got the classic e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, which is a medium buildable coverage. This is by far one of my all-time favourite drugstore base products. I think it's incredible. I've stopped using it as much because of the product I'm going to show you in a minute, but I still absolutely love this and really recommend it. I think it's a really great foundation for the price and you can't go wrong. The shades tend to be a little bit more on the yellow side, I found. So if you find that sometimes foundations can be a bit yellow for you, you might struggle to find a shade match in this. However, for me, it works quite well. You can mix them as well if you buy two. I have two that I use sometimes, mix the two, depends what I'm feeling. But honestly, such a good product. With a similar formula, I say similar because Rhode Beauty's formula is slightly different, but I do think they have a similar finish, considering one is drugstore, one is high-end. They're not going to be exactly the same, but I do think there are some similarities. This is the Rhode Beauty Easy Blur. I'm obsessed with this. Again, this is one of my all-time favourite foundations. Very similar to the Laura Mercier one. I think they all have very similar finishes, and I think that's why I like them. But I absolutely love this. I've been using this ever since I bought it. Again, I saw it on TikTok. I saw Huda herself using it, and I also saw a few more beauty influencers reviews. I'm obsessed. I think it's so good. Mine's in the shade called Creme Brulee. This also has niacinamide in, just so you know. I think it's 1.5%. And I'm going to be using a brush to apply this. Just going to go in with my L'Oreal brushes. These are also a TikTok made me buy it purchase. I'm obsessed with the brushes from the L'Oreal collection. I could say maybe it's also more of a YouTube made me buy it moment because I saw Olivia Jade's video with them and a few others, and I'm obsessed. And I'm just going to be applying my base with this. It's just such a flawless, beautiful coverage. I love the coverage it gives you, and I love the finish. I'm just going to use my sponge to go over all of that because it needs to be blended. But I absolutely love the coverage. I love the finish, and it's just such a stunning shade and a lovely foundation. To give us a bit more coverage on those pesky spots is a Oldie by Dewy. This is the NARS, what is this, the Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I've got mine in the shade Light 275 Canelli, I think that's how you say it. I used to use this all the time, and then I kind of forgot I owned it, and I saw Alex Elle using it, and I picked it back up, and I've been obsessed with it. It's so good for any spots that you need covering, any acne or scarring, anything that really needs that extra coverage on your face, or any redness. This is the concealer for you. It is beautiful, it blends so seamlessly, and the coverage is just unmatched. I absolutely love this. Any of those pesky little spots that I can't cover, or the redness around my nose, and I also like to go around my eyebrows. I think it just helps with the product there and blends into my eyebrows very seamlessly. And of course, I like to add a bit more coverage on my nose because I find that if I'm wearing sunglasses or anything, the product just disappears on my nose. For bronzer or for contour, I have the Chastity e.l.f. Halo Glow Bronzing Contour Wand. I've got mine in the shade Light Medium. I also had the one in Fair, which is the lighter one. And I prefer this shade for me at the minute. This one just looks a little bit better, but I do absolutely love this shade. I really like these products. I think for a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury, they are pretty decent. They aren't that similar in, as I was saying, they have similarities to the Charlotte Tilbury. Do I think they're the same? No, but I personally don't love the Charlotte Tilbury contour ones. I know that's a bit controversial, but they just aren't for me. I mean, they're good, I just don't think they're incredible. I have yet to find a bronzing product that I'm obsessed with. I really do like this, and I think for the price this is perfect, but again, it's not like the best product I've ever used. I really want to try the Makeup by Mario skin enhancers. I've heard great things about them, but if you guys have any recommendations of contour / bronzing products that are cream that you think are definitely worth trying, please let me know in the comments down below, because I am on the hunt for some good recommendations. But so far I've been using this and I've been really enjoying it. So that is what we are doing at the moment. And this brush is from e.l.f. It's their complexion duo brush. I really like this for bronzer. I picked this up at the same time I picked up this, and I have been using it ever since. Highly recommend it. But overall I do really like this brush, so whether it's a dupe or not, it's a good one from me. I just dropped it in the toilet. Yeah, that's lovely. Amazing. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm finishing blending that off with the L'Oreal brush because I just dropped that in the toilet, so I'm gonna have to like throw away and get a new one. Yeah, we love that. So now we're going on to blush before I cry. Now, as you guys may or may not know, I am a blush girl, and I have 4 just now that I can remember buying because of TikTok. Obviously I'm not going to use them all today, but these 4. So of course we have the classic Rare Beauty and Hope. I picked up the Rare Beauty when it first came out in Joy, and I absolutely love that, but I picked up the shade Hope because of TikTok. So Hope is a really lovely mauve shade. It's perfect for, I think, spring and fall. It's a beautiful muted mauvey pink. I've swatched it here. I'm sure most of you have seen it. It's a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful dewy finish, and I love the Rare Beauty blushes. It's beautiful. I love it. Stunning. I switch between a lot of my blushes, but I do have a lot, so I don't use it all the time, but it is incredible. Another one I picked up from TikTok is the Made by Mitchell one. This is the blush. This is the liquid blush in Melon Sorbo. This is more of a peachy shade, but it is still a beautiful, beautiful shade. Again, it's very pigmented, a lovely dewy finish, just a lovely peachy shade to be honest, and I really do enjoy this as well. I think for the price they're excellent, and Made by Mitchell stuff is pretty good. I do really like their formula. I know some people don't love that formula, so sort of see which works best for you, but I really like both of those. Next is of course the Pixie blushes. These were viral on TikTok. This is the On The Go Pixie blush in the shade Fleur, beautiful pink shade. It's more of a baby doll pink stick formula, and I absolutely love this. Stunning shade. And again, I picked this up because of TikTok and because of YouTube recommendations. Obsessed. Next is of course Rhode. I think Rhode doesn't always need to be TikTok, but this shade definitely was. This is Toasted Teddy's Rhode Pocket Blush. A different shade to all the other ones. It's a very deep, most browny red shade. Absolutely love this. It's a stunning shade, and it just blends so seamlessly. When you blend this out, it has more of a matte finish than the others, but stunning. Absolutely love this. Perfect for winter and fall, and it is the shade I'll be going in with today. So this is my newest blush, so it has just been the one that I've been leaning towards more, but I am obsessed with this shade. I'm obsessed with this colour and all the blushes that I have been recommended off TikTok. I love. I do love blush though. Blush is one of my favourite shades, favourite makeup products, and this is definitely the shade that I've been using at the minute for the autumn and winter. I just think it's perfect. I do think it is good on a bunch of different skin tones as well, which is really good. However, I do think I've seen a lot of TikToks saying that the Rhode blushes do not work that well on the deeper complexion, so I really hope that they bring some shades out and sort of make it a bit more accessible to people with deeper complexions, because they deserve to have amazing blushes as well. Now let's go on to concealer. Of course I have one of my favourite concealers, House Loves xoxo Fair Neutral Concealer. One of my all-time favourite concealers. It's £27 in the UK, so it's not the cheapest. It's not crazy expensive though, but it is one of my all-time favourite concealers. Incredible. Love this. Next, I have another one that I picked up because I saw the review on TikTok Shop. This is the L'Oreal True Match Radiant Serum Concealer. It has 1.5% hyaluronic acid and caffeine. Mine is in the shade Light, and I saw this on TikTok and I needed a tube concealer, so I picked this up. I love the doe foot applicator. I really like the shape of it. I don't know if you can sort of see that, yeah. And I really like the shade. They reformulated it a while ago and I kind of didn't like the True Match concealer before, but now I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love it and I'd highly recommend it. I didn't know much about the concealer until TikTok though, so I'm happy that I saw that. I'm chronically online, so we love that we get all our recommendations from TikTok or YouTube, but yes, I'm absolutely obsessed with all these products. I do my concealer now because I think that it blends everything together and ensures that everything is seamlessly blended, but obviously go in however you want. But this just blends so beautifully. It gives you amazing coverage and it just gives you such an airbrushed look. I'm obsessed with this concealer, and for the price I think it's great. However, can we talk about how expensive the drugstore is getting? I just think it's crazy. Makeup is getting so expensive these days and it's like, what the heck, what is going on? But it's alright, we love it. So of course we're going to spend all our money on it. Next, I'm going in with our 100% Samantha Nicole Made Me Buy It purchase. This is the Hourglass Luminous Bronzer Light Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I'm obsessed with this, it's so good. It is crazy expensive, but it is such a good bronzer. And I just got the little one. Now, I think this is an incredible product. It is so good and I'm obsessed with it. I watch her YouTube videos all the time and she's used this a few times on both TikTok and YouTube. And I picked it up because there was the sale, so I got the mini one and wow, 10 out of 10, amazing. I absolutely love it. Is it crazy expensive? Yes. Do I think it's worth it? Yes, but I do think there are maybe some dupes out there. I'm not 100% sure. I do some research and leave in the description if there are any that are similar, but if you can get your hands on this, I'd highly recommend. It's an incredible bronzer. It gives you the most buttery bronzed finish and I love the formula. It's just such a good formula. And then I'm just going to go in with my big brush and blend that out. These brushes are also incredible. I think the tools you use also play a huge role. They don't have to be crazy expensive, but they do have to be good quality. So if you're finding that your makeup maybe isn't applying or looking the way you want to, invest in some good quality tools. Again, they don't have to be expensive, they just have to be good. So maybe do your research and see which brushes are worth the money. For blush, I've got the Patrick Tar set. This was 100% TikTok Made Me Buy It. This is the one in She's Plushed. This is my light's running out, so the lighting might be going in and out, but this is the Double Take Cream Powder Blush in She's Flushed. Just looks like this. I'm not going to use the cream, but I am going to use the powder today. Absolutely obsessed with this, and I'm going to be applying this to my cheeks. I love this formula. I love this brush with it as well, but honestly, you cannot beat these formulas. They are stunning, so beautiful, and if you can get your hands on them, highly recommend. I think the price isn't too bad either because you are getting 2 for 1. Next is powder, and of course we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish Fair 1 powder. I love this. I think it's incredible. Honestly, you can't beat this pressed powder. It's by far one of my favourites. Going in with a little powder, square or triangle even, and I'm just applying that. It just leaves your skin so airbrush, so flawless, and I'm obsessed. Look at that flawless doll-like finish. For mascara, I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Refine mascara, and honestly it is one of the best mascaras I've ever used. It makes your eyelashes so long, lengthened and volumized, and I'm just obsessed with the finish. It is one of the first mascaras I tried that actually makes my eyelashes stay, and I'm fully obsessed with it. It is on the more pricier side of mascara, and I would also recommend the Essence ones if you want a cheaper alternative, but it is an incredible mascara and I would really recommend it. That is the finish. I'm obsessed. Such good mascara. 10 out of 10. Love this. Next we have lips. All of these were recommended to me by TikTok, but I don't want to go through all of them because you guys would have seen most of them in videos already. But a few mentions are the YSL Love Shine and Candy Glaze. These are both stunning products. I also have the NYX Fat Stick Lip Oils. These are so good as well. Love these. For another e.l.f. cheaper alternative lip oil, we have the e.l.f. what is this one? Jam Session Lip Oil. I'm going to be using this today because I love this. We have, of course, the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint and Espresso from Rhode. These are lovely as well. For lip liner, the ones that I have been recommended off TikTok the most are the NYX ones. Of course, we have Cold Brew, which went viral because they changed the formula, but I actually got the new Cold Brew and I'm obsessed with it and I will be using it today. At least I think it's the new formula because I know they changed it. That was a whole thing on TikTok, but this is the Cold Brew that I have and I'm going to be pairing it with my lip oil. Let's apply. My lip pencil. And then I'm going to go in with the lip oil over the top. This is just the perfect full lip combination at the minute for me. Obsessed. And last but certainly not least, we have the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This was actually recommended to me by Freya Killen. She is a YouTuber and honestly it's such good setting spray. My favourite. I'm in love with it. I can't do my makeup without it. If you guys haven't tried this, you need it. It is incredible. I love it. I can't do my makeup without it. It's just a staple in my collection. So this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.